Slam leg for Ireland at Twickenham. Can the champions make it? 12 straight wins in the Six Nations. Or will England finally break free from their crusty chrysalis and produce the rugby they've been promising? A juicy jamboree at HQ. And they seem to have spotted a seam right through the centre of that England defence, because that's the third time in the first minute and a half they've attacked it. And has really stepped into the Johnny Sexton shirt so comfortably. It's a snug fit. A forward play. James Lowe, they will always use that left boot of his. He's over 1,200 kicking metres so far. And away goes George Furbank. Very much a running fullback. And that is a thundering tackle coming in there on Tommy Freeman. But England still have it through George Ford. Looking to explore that blind side. There is Lawrence. Ollie Lawrence produces the form. He's been showing a bath, and that was honey rugby in that wide channel from England. Ireland Frawley on for Nash, now Bundy Aki. Remember England trying to deploy this new blitz defence under the former Springbok coach Felix Jones, but Ireland have ripped it open here. There are two defenders there. Lowe gets support from Crowley. Tagburn hit hard, and then sets for the Northampton Saint. Here's Ben Earl, great footwork from Ben Earl, and now Jamie George. Where's the support? Ireland will look to poach this. Almost isolated, not quite. Furbank, great hands from Ford. England playing some spectacular high-risk stuff, and they're breaking through tackles. Andrew Porter, the latest player to miss one for Ireland. George Ford, a better defence this time. Bundy Aki makes a hard hit on Ellis Genge. Penalty advantage to England. Playing with so much purpose. George Ford attempts the drop goal, but this is in an eminently kickable points position. Jimmy Heaslip, the former Irish number 8, said this week the only way he could see England beating Ireland is if Ireland are reduced to 14 or 13 men. England doing quite well against Ireland's 15 so far.
Arrogance coming over the sea. Oh, look, I think we know what, Jamie. It's just because Ireland are in a delicious vein of form. But when you've got a passionate side against them, just all England are doing are carrying the ball and using ruck speed in their favour. As the shot clock goes down to 6.
Nice kick by Ford. Yes, I'm a fully paid up member of the Global Anti-Arrogance Committee. Across all 6 teams, George Ford looks for Faye Wamboso, who has rapid pace and supernatural freakish strength, we are told. George Ford dropped a goal against Scotland, not that time. Josh van der Fleer charging down. Mitchell, big George Martin, a Leicester man, bringing bulk to the second row. For Alex Mitchell, good defence by Ireland. Joe McCarthy with the tackle. Ireland resetting fast as they have to do. Here's Ollie Lawrence, puts it into the space. Furbank on the chase. Here is another try for Ollie Lawrence. Is there any argument for Frawley pulling it backwards?
No, because he's got control. Frawley had the one hand on it, and then Furbank had 2 hands on it, and then it's gone forward from 2 hands. So
there's got to be no try.
Mind you, I've seen him not given, I've seen him given.
Okay, no try,
You've got to get it right. You've got to get the call right, because
a rare visit for Ireland into this England 22. Sheehan, good footwork. Doris, lovely little offload.
Play advantage, Ireland.
Henshaw sets for Gibson Park. A great pass picker. Doesn't often make the wrong choice there, and it's Tagburn who knocks on
offside
in the collision. A lot more comfortable than his last attempt, Jack Crowley, with the ball just scraped over the bar. And despite all the dominance, the only try of the first half from Ollie Lawrence.
Time is on.
So Nika Amashukeli blows the whistle, and George Ford gets this second half underway, and in goes Bundy Aki. A prominent figure in that first half as Bundy Aki. 8 carries for 64 metres and a very important turnover, jackal poach turnover as well. And there's that left boot again of James Lowe. Brilliantly taken in the air by Hugo Keenan. Ireland so delighted to see him restored. Here's Caelan Doris. There's space now outside for Ireland. Here is Henshaw. Frawley for James Lowe. Ireland mighty layered and merciless again, as they have been throughout this championship. And it's James Lowe on the end of it again. George Ford, Henry, slid, beautiful pass for Tommy Freeman, who almost breaks free.
Up and play.
Dan
No,
Sheehan
stay,
tempted
England.
to offload. He couldn't resist that temptation in his own 22.
Cold.
Good first half he had, 49 metres off 5 carries. England again, he is Underhill to Itoje. Now the opportunity, and it's George Burbank who poleaxes the Ireland defence.
A good response, great power. Oh, he's in touch. Has he let that ball go? They'll have to look at this. I think he's let that ball go just before. They'd be mad not to look at it. But again, it's a flowing move. As Ireland like to flow, use the ball. There was no way Frawley was going to stop that. Good hands, out of contact. Two forwards, balance, combining forwards and backs. Furbank knows he's got it. He's licking his lips.
Such an engine too. Alex Mitchell tried to hook the offload away. Chesham can't score it against the post anymore, or the base of the post, to be more accurate. Mitchell, England now! England score! And it's Bonnell who bundles over the line.
Roll away.
Murray
Advantage, not rolling.
trying to create the numbers on the outside, Ireland, by sucking in those England defenders. Here's Murray again, Henderson, Crowley. Here it is for James Lowe. And Ireland again, clinical in the Goldilocks zone. And it's James Lowe with another one. And is that the try that wins the game for Ireland as the clock ticks away? Danny Kerr to Marcus Smith, now Dombrand, the Harlequins, 1-2-3. Smith again, can he create that magic? Cunningham South, great carry, here's Marcus Smith, is there support? So many green shirts there. Bundyaki goes in, now Danny Kerr, comes off, green soft shins. Will Ireland compete on this line out? One steal will do it for them. Up goes Itoje. Danny Kerr for Marcus Smith, Dom Brandt, Elliot Daly. England still in possession. Ireland trying to hold them up through Henshaw.
Didn't touch the ground.
Danny Kerr, Marcus Smith. Here he is. Fair Waboso. What a moment this would be. If the youngster could score. The winning try for England. And they've got the advantage they need. Penalty coming England's way. Will Stewart. Are they going to get the try off that advantage?
Hold back, Ireland.
Danny Kerr, Theo Dan. The kick's going to be from very wide on the field. Alex Dombrand, Henderson. What a tackle. Danny Kerr, Burbank. Henshaw this time. Clock drifts into the red.
Lost it.
Nothing sensible, nothing stupid, just be sensible, just one out. Just play one out, there's a penalty coming.
It's a fresh penalty, it's a new penalty. It's a much easier kick. Marcus Smith! England on full beam at Twickenham. Marcus Smith with the dazzling light. And they promised a Twickenham roar. And my heavens, they've got one.
Well, they've delivered. We had the rag and bone man on at half time. He delivered. And England have delivered now.